Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl and I'm gonna see you out of Majestic. Well, today we're gonna be talking about something different, something new. What are we gonna be talking about? Can someone guess what we're gonna be talking about? Well, no one is guessing. Okay, let me just go straight to the point. Well, today we're going to talk about brushes, like beginner friendly, what I use my brushes for. Well, I don't really have a lot of brushes, but the brushes I have, I try to maximize them to get a good look. Well, so I'm going to talk about what I use my own brushes for, specifically what I use the brushes for, not what other makeup artists use their brushes for, because you can use one brush for different things and still come out a very good look. So before I continue, I'd like you guys to like, subscribe, share, and also turn on the notification button. Thank you. So I said I'll be explaining what I use my own brushes for. Well, I said earlier I don't really have brushes, but the little I have, I'll show you guys what I use them for. Well, when you want to get brushes, just make sure you get quality brushes. You don't necessarily have to go for the expensive branded brushes. You can just go for brushes that are durable and also they don't shed and they're soft. Well, let me start now. This is my powder brush. This is what I use for my powder. Well, this is quite small, but actually it does the work, but it's quite small. So when you want to get a powder brush, just make sure you get a big powder brush that is soft and full and dense also. All right, so this is my angled brush. So I use this to define my brows. I also use this to define the lips after the lipstick, like concealing the lips just to make it more defined. Yeah. So this is my contouring brush. So I use this in contouring my cheeks and my client cheeks. It's quite small because I don't want it to go to large area of the face. I just want to contour this part of the face and also the part of the forehead which needs contouring. So this also, I use this in contouring, but I use this in contouring the nose. Can you see? Well, I just use the contouring nose because it's quite full and it's not too big. So I use in contouring this part of the nose. Before I do use a flat brush, but I notice that it's always creating a line. So when I'm contouring my nose, I don't really like any line shade. I just want it to be like, I just want to create an additional effect. So I just use this in contouring my nose. So these brushes, I don't just use it in contouring my nose, I also use it in blending. Like when I apply concealer on my eyes for the eyeshadow application, I just use it to blend the concealer. So these brushes, I use it for bronzer application. I don't use this. I used to use this before, but I stopped. I use this for bronzer application. It's quite fluffy. I just use it to apply bronzer here, and here, and here. I really love this brush. Like, it's a lifesaver. So these 4 brushes. This I use it in blending my eyeshadow. This I also use it in blending my eyeshadow, like my transition eyeshadow, because it's quite small and fluffy, so it does work so well. This I use an application of my eyeshadow, like matte eyeshadow. I love it, like so good. And these two, because they are quite the same, just for application of matte eyeshadows. These brushes, they're all the same, so I'll just show you guys. Can you see how flat it is? I use this in applying my shimmer eyeshadows. It's quite flat and kind of dense too, so it can pick products well. Some people, they add water before they pick their shimmer eyeshadows, but me, I don't add water. I just take little and apply it on my eyes. They're all the same brushes, like all the same shapes and functions. Looks familiar, right? Well, these are spoolie brushes. These brushes are used for eyebrow. Like when you use your eye pencil to draw your eyebrow, well, you use this in blending the eye pencil, so they give you a flawless and natural look. I can't imagine being a makeup artist without having a spoolie brush. So go get your spoolie brush if you are intending to become a makeup artist. This is a foundation brush. Well, there are different type of foundation brush. There's the one that is dense and it's very full. Before, I do use foundation brushes, but I stopped. I just use it to apply my foundation and use my beauty blender to blend it. I stopped because my clients do complain that it tricks them, like it's kind of hard. Well, trust me, you can, as a makeup artist, you need a beauty blender. It gives you a flawless foundation look. So guys, tell me what you think about all I said in the comment section. Well, you see, I don't really have a lot of brushes, but at the end of the day, my makeup comes out looking so flawless and looking so nice. So you don't necessarily need to get expensive brushes for you to bring out a good makeup look. Well, you can just go for cheap brushes, but just make sure the cheap brushes are good, they are durable, and they don't shade, and just soft. So you guys, I'd like you guys to like, comment, share, and also subscribe. Thank you guys, thanks for listening to all I just said. Thank you guys, I really love you. You guys should please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next week.